Welcome back to Vibrations and Manifestations. I am so thrilled you're here because we are diving into a question I get asked all the time. We're going to get right to the heart of the Neville Goddard versus Abraham Hicks debate.
So, let's just jump right in, shall we? This is the core question that really seems to stump so many of us. Is manifestation about meticulously, carefully crafting an inner vision, or is it all about cultivating a high-frequency emotional state? Are these two giant ideas fighting for the crown, or are they secretly working together? First up, let's step into the world of a true pioneer in this field, the one and only Neville Goddard. I mean, when it comes to the power of imagination, he was the absolute king. And really, his entire teaching can be summed up right here in this powerful little quote. Neville taught that our imagination literally, and I mean literally, creates our reality. The key, he said, isn't just seeing a picture in your mind. No, it's about assuming the feeling of the wish already fulfilled. So for Neville, here's the bottom line. It is all about generating a deep inner knowing, this conviction that what you desire is already yours in the invisible realm. You learn to live from the end result, and you just let the outside world catch up. And this story, wow, it just perfectly captures his whole method. He shared these incredible stories like this one about a woman who wanted to visit her family in Barbados but had zero money and no time off. He told her to simply go there in her mind every single night. So she did. She made her inner scene so real, feeling that warm breeze, hearing the island sounds, that it took on what he called the tones of reality. And because of that, the world had no choice but to conform.
Okay, so now let's shift gears and explore the other side of this coin. Let's dive into the teachings of Abraham Hicks, which are all about the incredible, undeniable power of vibration. And right away, you can see a subtle but really important difference in the language. For Abraham, your emotion is your guidance system. It shows you your point of attraction. So while Neville says, feel it as real, Abraham's focus is on feeling good to align with your desire. So the goal here is to raise your frequency to match the frequency of your desires, which, get this, are already waiting for you vibrationally in what they call the Vortex. It's all about tuning your emotional radio to the station where your dreams are already playing 24/7.
So are these two teachings in a boxing match? Are they duking it out for the title? Not at all. In fact, they're not just compatible, they are best friends. And I'm going to show you the powerful bridge that connects them both. You can see the different language they use, right? Neville tells you to feel it as real, to assume it's already a done deal. Abraham tells you to feel good, to align with its frequency. But do you see it? Do you see the powerful common thread running through both? The secret that connects them is feeling. Your state of being is what it's all about. It's the engine for both methodologies. See, Neville called feeling the substance of creation, the actual energy that molds reality. For Abraham, it's the indicator of your vibrational alignment. It's the same key. Think of it this way. Your imagination, that's what paints the picture of your wish fulfilled. But it's the feeling you generate inside that imagined scene, that's what adds the vibrational juice. That deep, natural conviction impresses the image onto your subconscious mind and sends a crystal clear signal out to the universe. Okay, now this is where it gets really cool. We're starting to see how modern science is actually catching up and validating these spiritual principles in a very real, tangible way. Get this. Neuroscience shows us that mental rehearsal, which is exactly Neville's technique, activates the same parts of the brain as physical action. It literally builds new neural pathways for success. And cultivating positive emotion, Abraham's method, that physically shifts your body's neurochemistry, releasing things like dopamine and serotonin, which reduce stress and improve focus. So, with all that said, let's get practical. How can we actually blend these two incredible approaches to get maximum manifestation power? You can create this incredibly powerful hybrid practice. Use Neville's detailed first-person imagery to trigger Abraham's high-vibration emotions. So before you sleep, when you get into that drowsy state Neville called SATS, don't just see the scene. Feel the joy, the relief, the quiet, calm knowing that it's already yours. That's the sweet spot. Okay, time for a quick manifestation debug mode. This is for anyone out there who feels like they're spinning their wheels, just getting stuck. A lot of the time, the issue is a simple mismatch between your picture and your feeling. You might be visualizing that beautiful mansion, but your dominant feeling is the heavy lack of it.
Or maybe you're trying to force the image instead of just relaxing into it. Remember, imagination and emotion, they're a team. They absolutely have to work together.
So the crucial point is this. Both Neville and Abraham agree on one profound, life-changing truth. You are the creator of your experience. The goal isn't to daydream to escape your current reality. It's to use your creative power to charge your present moment with the feeling and the meaning of your wish already being fulfilled. You see, it was never a battle. It's actually a beautiful and powerful partnership. Your imagination creates the scene, and your emotion adds the frequency. Neville provides the structure, that inner movie, and Abraham provides the frequency, the emotional charge. It's a perfect dance. So remember, it's not a choice between imagination and vibration. It's about mastering the dance between the two to consciously create your reality. If you want to go even deeper, check out the full podcast episode. Thank you so much for joining me to break this all down.